Hey there, fellow wood shavers. Brian here with the Wood Shave Experience. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. Today's video, we'll be using 345 Soaps Expedition. This is in the 345 Trinity base. There's a good look at the pour for those of you that are interested. This does come to you at 5.8 ounces for a price of $16.95, so it's sub $3 an ounce. Definitely one of the more affordable soaps in terms of if you're just going dollar per ounce out there, but you are not giving up anything in quality. One of a very, very high quality base with the 345 Trinity base. Going with the matching splash on Expedition. We are getting a third use out of the prototype Aylsworth Razors Drakkant razor. This will be, there's a third use Nasset blade in the razor. And we have the Yingling Brushworks synthetic brush. This is a brush that I won in their Instagram contest. We were all lathered up in the Lancaster razor bowl. Very nice lather today. And we will get started. I thought the green kind of went with the green. So we'll use that brush today. Very nice brush. All right, I'm gonna wet the face and get started. I did shave yesterday. Those of you who saw my video, I only did a 2-pass shave yesterday because I got it done late in the afternoon and I thought I was gonna shave this morning. This morning kind of got away from me, so we're already in afternoon again. This is a really efficient razor in my opinion. So I shaved on Sunday with it, kind of mid-afternoon. And, you know, by Monday morning, I was still pretty smooth. And so I ended up shaving later in the day yesterday. And so I just did 2 passes because my plan was to shave this morning, but not all plans come to fruition. And so we are mid-afternoon again after lunch, and I'm gonna shave. So I may or may not do, I think I might just do a 2-pass shave again today. I've only got a couple of more days with the Drakkant. Again, this is a prototype razor, 3 razors going around. I was the first person on the West Coast to get this in the pass around, so I will have to, I'm supposed to keep it for a week. So I will need to pass this along in the next couple of days to the next lucky recipient. So I wanted to kind of get my shaves with it. But I know if I shave 3 passes today, if I get my shave in tomorrow morning, it's going to be a really, really efficient shave. So anyways, that's kind of where we're at. So if you're new to the channel, by the way, welcome. If you've been around for a while, thank you for your continued support. I really appreciate it. If you're watching this channel for the first time, please consider hitting that subscribe button below. If you like anything you see here today, or you found any of the information helpful, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up, that like button. All that helps the channel, helps the algorithms, helps the channel grow, so I really appreciate it. And that's it for the public service announcement on that. So day 3 of the Drakkant. And again, this is 3/16 stainless steel. This is a 3.5-inch handle. Really like the, see if I can focus there, the design on the handle. And this has a very shallow 24-degree shave angle. So it's more along the lines of the car of Christopher Bradley in terms of geometry on the top cap and the base plate. So you're gonna get a more ride the cap style of shave to get the proper angle on that. It does have a 0.73 millimeter blade gap and it is neutral exposure. It's 95 or 96 grams in weight. If I remember correctly, I weighed it. So it's a little bit more ride the cap. So you're not more out here at your 30-degree angle. You're more up here on a ride the cap 24-degree angle. One thing I will say, and I have kind of, I won't say nicked myself, but got a couple little, I don't know what to call them. They're not really cuts as much as abrasion. Some of it, I think I got some skin stuff going on. Some of it's just technique. So what I will say about this razor is that you got to get the angle right. But I think if you get the angle right and you get used to it and you shave with it on a regular basis, that it will reward you with a very comfortable, very efficient shave. Sometimes when you have a channel like I do, you end up getting so many razors and you don't really spend a lot of time with one razor, or you use a razor, then you use another razor, and then you use another razor, and then you come back to that razor. And so sometimes it's a little hard to get everything right. So, but this is definitely a more ride the cab razor. So I think if you dial in the angle and you pay attention. So this is not a razor, you know, one of my top razors is my Rockwell 6S on the 3-plate. To me, that's almost like a cruise control type razor. Sorry, I got the cat in here. Cruise control type razor, you know, almost like autopilot. You're not thinking about it. You're not thinking about the blade. Hold on one second here. Let me move that. There's something hanging on the door handle there, and the cat was swatting at it. So, so this is a razor that you definitely have to pay attention to your angle and be aware of what you're doing. Which there's nothing wrong with that at all. Versus some of the other, like my Mercure 34C or my Rockwell 6S, those to me were like maybe even like a Game Changer 68. Although that does have positive blade exposure. But I think you know what I'm saying. There are some razors you probably have where if you're in a hurry, or you don't even want to really think about the razor, and you just want to shave and get your shave on and get done, you can just get on with it. This is one you definitely need to pay more attention to. Although there's, and it's, I think what it is it's a little deceiving because, not in a bad way and not in a negative way, there's not really a lot of blade feel. So typically I think when you get blade feel, that's when I think you kind of pay a little bit more of attention. So without that real blade feel, you kind of get, I think I got kind of lulled into a false sense of like, I don't know if I want to say a sense of security or what. But anyways, it's a really nice razor, beautifully designed. By the way, if you're interested in the razor, I'll link it in the description below. There is a pre-sale that starts this Friday on Aylsworth's website. I don't know what the volume or how many razors will be available. This is designed in Canada. Caleb is from Canada and Ontario, but it is being manufactured in the USA for Aylsworth Razors. And I think where I've kind of gotten myself is not so much in the first pass. I think it's been in the second pass, where I've kind of let the razor kind of get more like this, and it's been in the chin area rather than keep the blade angle appropriate. But there's no appreciable blade feel. I'm going to use the word appreciable a la Ken Shave 326. I used that word yesterday, and DK pointed it out in the comments that he appreciated my use of the word appreciable. So I made a comment back that I appreciate his appreciation, or I appreciate that he appreciated that I used the word appreciable. So anyways, now I'll talk about the scent on this soap. It is very nice. I will say that I did enjoy the Rendezvous yesterday a little bit better, but this is definitely probably up there in my top 5 or 6, 3, 4, 5 scents. Fresh Cut Fade, Shipwreck are a couple of my top ones, and then I would say Rendezvous shot up into the top 3 or 4. This is probably my top 5 or 6 on the 3, 4, 5. I would say the scent on this one's a little bit less than the scent strength on this one is a little bit less than the Rendezvous, but it's still a nice medium, 5 to 6-ish. I'm kind of pushing it a little bit more. So a medium, slightly pushing past medium. And John Patton, I did not see, I looked on just on the Razor Company's website because I didn't see any scent descriptions. So I just Googled it. In one of the sites that I found, I think it was a fragrance site, described this scent as a green sheepray. And so the scent notes on this are galbanum, orange, mandarin, aldehydes, cassis. That's 2 passes. We might as well go for the 3rd. I think, by the way, I'm getting a little smoother shave out of this today. Just paying more attention. All right, back to the scent notes, sorry. So let's start at the top. Galbanum, orange, mandarin, aldehydes, cassis. It's got rosemary, hyacinth, rose, lily of the valley, narcissus, which I don't know what that is, jasmine, iris, tagetes, T-A-G-E-T-E-S, again, not sure what that one is, orange blossom, vetiver, moss, sandalwood, cedar, patchouli, tonka bean, and finally amber. So quite a few scent notes. John described this as not too spicy, not too citrusy. I definitely get the green notes out of it, which I think is from the galbanum, if I'm saying that right. So I definitely get the green notes out of the scent, but it's a nice balanced scent. It's hard to really pick out anything in particular in the scent. I definitely say it's not a spicy scent. It's definitely different than Rendezvous. It's a little greener and fresher. But it's a very nice scent. This is inspired by Ralph Lauren's Safari, which I think was a popular scent back, I don't know, the 90s, I want to say, from what I remember reading. Not a scent that I have smelled the original, so I can't say how this compares to the original. But it is very nice. To me, it's not as cologne-y, maybe, as like Rendezvous. Rendezvous had a kind of a spicier, more cologne-y vibe. This one seems to be a little bit lighter, like I said, a little bit greener, a little bit fresher. Not a fresh cut fade type fresh, but yeah, well, see, I got myself there on the 3rd pass. So I think this is just a razor that I have some, I've noticed I've had some little abrasions in this area. I don't know if it's all the stress I've got going on. If you saw my video yesterday, what's going on in my personal life. But that could be part of it. I don't know. I don't feel it in the razor in terms of, I don't feel it being an aggressive razor. And I didn't get those until pass 3. All right, so got myself there and there. All right, I'm gonna rinse the face here. So 3 shaves. I still haven't had a bloodless shave yet, but I think I'm getting a little bit more hang of the razor. And all right, so let's get the splash on, and we'll let everybody get on with their day. I'll talk a little bit more about all this stuff. I know probably those of you that saw yesterday's video, it kind of revealed a little bit what's been going on in my personal life, my job situation. I do like 345 Splash. I feel like it has a lot of good skin food. It is an alcohol-based splash. The Trinity base is a tallow-based soap. And again, I'm part of the subscription service. So one of the benefits that I had there was that I had the opportunity to buy this set at a discount when it came out versus retail directly through John and 345's website. So there are some subscription advantages. And again, with the subscription, you are not locked in for every shipment. He gives you an email ahead of time telling you what's coming out next, when he's going to anticipate shipping it, what the scent notes are going to be, what the name of the soap will be. And then if you don't think you want it, you can just email John back and say, hey, I'm going to skip this month. And so you still get all the benefits of the discounts. And there's now I think it's called Paisley's. And on his website, if you click on the little menu, it says Paisley's, I don't know if it's Paisley's room or Paisley's something, but it's kind of like a back room. He gives you a password to get in the back room. And so there you'll find some, from time to time, I guess, that's a new thing, but you will find things that maybe are available that aren't part of the subscription before they're available to the public, or discounts on things that aren't available to the general public as well. So anyways, in my mind, worth checking out because there's really no commitment. If you don't want something, you just opt out. If you do want something, you get a discount off of the retail price. So to me, that's a value. All right, so there you have it. There's my shave again. I think I'll get one more shave in with the Drakkant, and then tomorrow, which is Thursday, I'll probably have to mail it out on Friday. So thanks for tuning in today, folks. Again, if you saw anything on here you liked, give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you soon on the channel. Thanks for tuning in.